this one for our society in Nigeria. It's not for students. So if this is your first time of seeing my video, share it. This one is for elderly people. I'm making this video for our elderly. This is the best way I think we can lend voices to help them. Our elderly are left neglected, and it's worrisome that when you come to the Western countries and see how they are being cared for, it leaves some subtle code. You feel some goosebumps in you that people prioritize money, chase money, and forget to look after our elderly people the way they ought to be looked after. Not really that they don't give them what they need, but we forget to go to hospital to get them checked. Once you are aged, let's say 60, 70 years of age, in fact, once you're above 50, your system start declining. For instance, at your below 30 years of age, you can urinate up so that your urine can get to your head, but from 30 downwards, you cannot. That doesn't mean that you're sick. But a lot of changes has happened inside your system, and those changes continue to happen. Then what do you think you need to do? You need to stay close to your doctor. Always go for a checkup. Go to hospital, see the professional medical doctor, let the person get you checked. Something can be wrong with your system. It could be your liver is not functioning appropriately, and they will tell you to drink water, and then other things you need to do, take some medications, and that will get it sorted. It could be that you have hypertension. Your blood pressure could be going up unnoticed, and that could have avoided landing you to stroke by telling you what things you need to do, medications you need to take. Could be that you have diabetes and some other things. All these things are taking away lives in Nigeria, and people still live their normal lives as if, yes, we pay for our treatment, but unlike other countries that treatments are free. But we should prioritize life more than any other thing. When you go for a checkup and get your test done, some of the medication might not be that costly compared to when you ignore it and allow yourself to get to the accident and emergency. That's when the cost will be, going to the roof. So tell people who have their parents to give them a ring, call them and tell them when last they visited the hospital for a checkup. This video might do them a favor. In fact, if you have any of these problems and you get yourself to the hospital, get yourself checked, and commenced you on treatment, not really treatment, give you medication you'll be taking at home, this video can add 10 years extra to your life expectancy. And I'm not saying I'm saying it with every sincerity. Tell who has parents. I lost my parents when he was 50 something, but people who still have their parents, thank God for you. There are so many things that fight against our health system. A lot of the workforce is reduced because people migrate out of the country. There are so many diseases that through immunization would have combated it, but those things are not properly there is no proper check to ensure that people are immunized. People don't comply. People still live with HIV and AIDS, which malaria and rest of them, which would have been combated. Or some countries are not talking about those ones, are talking about something more challenging to health. So there are so many things fighting our health institution, and these are some of the reasons why things are not appropriate as it was supposed to be. But that notwithstanding, we won't fail to call spade a spade by giving the life the utmost priority it deserves. Please tell your parent, if you still got one, if you have elderly persons around at home, ring them by seeing this video and check on them to see how they are faring. Tell them to go see doctor. It doesn't cost a lot. They only check their sugar level, cholesterol level, blood level, and all that, and that will solve a lot of problem for you. Burial is so expensive. It might delay, it might prolong those plans for you. Also, sometimes they will tell you they went to the hospital and they had a general test. My brother, there is nothing like general test. They saw a quack. Tell them to go see a medical doctor. If you see a medical doctor, they will check you properly. Nothing like dip your hand here and dip your legs here and there, and they'll scan and see that you have all those things. Sometimes you might not need to do a scan. It's only the doctor that will tell you that this is when scan is required. Just checking your blood and your urine and some other things that needs to be done. The doctors knows better, and once all those things are done, believe me, they will provide at least extra 10 years additional to your life. And I'm telling you the honest truth, than to hold back and wait for when till the day you'll be presented to that state an emergency. It won't do you any good, and you will spend more. I don't have much. This I'm saying has so many negative effects because people don't live to see their grandchildren. And in fact, those fairy tales they share to us, they tell us. In fact, most people cannot, in our society in Nigeria, cannot actually sit and get interviewed and narrate in details what happened in 1930s and 1940s. Those societal norms and our culture, they are going backwards. It's only the music industry still thriving because we have a lot of Gen Zs and young people that we're able to take from these old folks on time. And I believe this is the best rewarding way we could help revive our culture by keeping our elderly people healthy. Thank you, guys.